Welcome to the 2 Gig Tech Tip. My name is Zach Anderson and I'll be the one hosting this video today. Today we're just conducting a short video to give you guys some insight about the hardwired siren available options to you out there. There are a couple available options, so we do want to let you guys know about those, and this is specifically pertaining to the Edge panel. Okay, so our 2 Gig Edge panel is a great panel. It's got an 85 decibel sounder built into it. But we do want to let you guys know about a couple other options here for your hardwired siren outputs. Now, the bell outputs of the Edge panel support 6 to 12 volts at 200 milliamps. So that should cover most of your basic hardwired sirens. And a couple of those options, one of them that's pretty familiar to most people out there is going to be your Wave siren. Okay, so you got the Wave 2 and the Wave 2X, okay, by Honeywell or Resideo. Now, the Wave 2 is an indoor siren. Okay, it's rated for 105 decibels, 106, excuse me, and it's rated for 6 to 14 volts at about 500 milliamps max. So it can support that 200 milliamp output, but has a max draw of 500. So the Wave 2 can work as a hardwired siren. Now the Wave 2X is also an Indo piezo sounder with a 106 decibel rating, but that one's rated for 110 milliamp draw. And so again, 6 to 14 volts, pretty easy to wire up. You just need pretty much your wire ground and number 2 into the panel. We'll show you what those look like here in a minute, or talk you through some of those. Okay. We also have looked at the 747 PD, which is one of the other sirens out there. Now that one's a piezo dynamic indoor siren with a 105 decibel rating. Now it only draws 120 milliamps. So it should be more than fine with the Edge panel, and it does require the 6 to 14 volts as well. Okay, the last one that we offer or recommend, I guess you could say, is going to be the W box. So it's the OE-Siren Strobe. It's a red siren strobe combo. That one's rated for 104 decibels with 6 to 14 volts DC and about 140 milliamps. And that one's rated for indoor and outdoor. So that should solve most of your indoor-outdoor siren problems as well. They're all pretty easy to wire up, and I'm going to pull this up just to step you through some of these wiring directions. So now what I'd like to show you is going to be the 2 Gig dealer page. And the reason I'm showing you this page is to show you where you can locate exactly that information about doing a hardwired siren. So here you can simply, from the home page, go to Support Materials and click Guides and Manuals. Now once you click that, it'll bring you a page that looks just like this, where you'll see a list of different brands or the products for the 2 Gig side. What you'll want to do is go and select the 2 Gig Edge and go to the 2 Gig Edge Installation Guide. Once you click on that link, it'll go ahead and download and open up the PDF of the Edge Installation Guide. At this point, you can scroll through down to the page that talks about wiring up a hardwired siren. So we're just going to go ahead and jump down in there to show you how to wire up an external siren to the 2 Gig Edge panel. All right. So there's a couple terminals on the terminal block, so you do need to pay attention to the ones that are the bell outputs. Now there's a bell positive and negative terminal. Okay. So make sure you check with the hardwired siren that you're attempting to attach to the Edge panel which 2 wires you need, and always verify the power current draw. At that point, you'll want to go ahead and install the sounder into a secure weatherproof location where it can be easily heard. Disconnect the sounder from its power source if it has an external one, and then go ahead and ensure that the 2 Gig is also disconnected from power and its backup battery. Route the wires through the back housing of the panel and into the terminal block of terminals 4 and 5 for the bell outputs. Connect the sounder's wires and then connect the backup battery of the Edge panel and AC power second. Once you power these on, you can go ahead and test your sounder by triggering an alarm. Be aware, if you use the disable sounder feature in the installer toolbox, panel will not trigger the bell outputs. So be aware of that during testing. And for additional information, you can contact our tech support. This concludes the training video for doing a hardwired external siren for the 2 Gig Edge panel.